This is the brief overview for the Units of Study 7th grade unit Writing About Reading. I worked with Megan from Mountain View to put this on Canvas. Megan already had all of the slide decks made for teaching based on the original unit. Each lesson is broken out. So lessons 1 through 9, which is for Bend 1, is in a folder, and you have lessons 10 through 16 in the Bend 2 folder, ready to go for you. Additionally, we do have access to the Canvas courses broken out into the 2 different bends, and you can download those straight from the Commons. I'm going to go into the teacher overview page just to make sure you know all of this information is located here. So in Bend 1, we're going to see students start to draft a companion book based on a choice reading book that they are looking at. They will learn to informally cite evidence from the text and start drafting a table of contents. In Bend 2, they will add more intricate details like adding writing about symbolism, trying some fan fiction out, etc. And they will then go into Book Creator and transfer their finished writing into Book Creator to actually create a digital companion book. We are working on getting the rubric for you here, but I did grab some of the standards that this unit addresses. And you have, if you want to change any of the icons that are being used throughout the unit, you have access to a slide deck. Just make a copy and you can make and change any of the buttons that you might want to. Access to the Google Drive folder I just showed you for Bend 1 and Bend 2, and then also that digital journal. Again, just decide if you want the kids to work in a reading journal or a writing journal, or if you want to go ahead and give them access to the digital notebooks. The digital notebook does go through each lesson, gives them ideas for their tasks for the day, and additional prompts for when they're supposed to be writing. So the digital journal is a companion to the resources here. Additionally, some things to think about in the different lessons. Because we are adding a component for Book Creator, you want to make sure that the button goes to your class library on Book Creator. Book Creator is something that we have purchased as a district, and it does work within Canvas to provide you abilities to see everything that the students create in Book Creator, all of the links, any of the audio, whatever. It comes with that, but you can grade in SpeedGrader, which is a really great feature. So on lesson 16 and 17, there's a few things that you need to just make sure that the buttons go to the correct class library for students. And then also at the end, there is a page for you to put in the Book Creator library shelf. And this is a way for you to publish the students' materials so that they can see each other's work. And you're likely going to have to do that for each of the sections that you're doing this activity in. If you are not familiar with using Book Creator in the classroom, I highly recommend watching this quick little video. It's under 10 minutes. It really actually is short. And that should give you enough information. And if you still have questions, you can feel free to contact your lit in building or me, and I will try and help you through that process. Okay, let's go into the rest of the module. As you'll see in the module, it's set up so that you have indications for where each lesson is. There isn't too many turn-in pieces. It's more just like check-ins for you to be able to kind of triage and figure out who you need to go and confer with and work with. So you have students turning in golden lines here at lesson 1. And then I think down here, lesson 6, they might be telling you places where they have edited and revised in some of their current pieces. I did give access to the writing checklist. If you want more writing checklists, let me know. Megan used just the grade 7, but if you feel like you need the other checklists, I do have those already on Canvas, and it would be really easy to send to you. So once they get done with Bend 1, they should be fairly well developed on their table of contents and a couple of chapters written and edited. Moving into Bend 2, where they will be going through and adding more content. Now, I would highly suggest once they get into this Book Creator section, so there is one lesson where they kind of look at other student examples to get some ideas of what they might be able to do within Book Creator if you've never used it before. So if you have used Book Creator in the classroom, that might be a lesson to maybe change if your students are already familiar. But once you get to that point, I'm under the impression that students have edited and revised, and I kind of am thinking many of them are doing it digitally. But if many of them are doing it in their journal, handwritten, then it might take a little bit more time to have them move everything into a finished piece on Book Creator. I was envisioning copying and pasting, and so that might take at least 1 to 2 sessions in the classroom. But if there's a lot of students that maybe have only handwritten and they have to type it all out, that could take a little bit more time. But you have that final turn in here, and then you also have the library shelf. And again, that's when you want to go back in as kids are kind of finishing up and add that page so that students can see. And let me go in. I'll go into this one so you can kind of see. So this is what it should look like. This is a bookshelf from a different set of student examples, but you can go in and add your own bookshelf so that students can see each other's books, and you can do a full celebration then at the end. And I think that's pretty much it. Everything kind of works for students. They have this kind of unit overview, so it tells them exactly what the learning targets are and how they can be successful, and each of the to-do list turn-in components. So that's slightly different for Bend 1 and for Bend 2. And I think that's about it. Hopefully this is helpful. Let me know if you do end up using this unit and what tweaks and things you think I should make, or what you did to make it even better. I love seeing the work that you guys do in the classroom. Hopefully this is helpful. Thanks so much.